What do we think about when we hear the word YouTube music? Gabby Hanna, Rice Gum, Jake Paul. YouTube music is definitely a major presence on the platform, but is not really taken seriously by the mainstream music industry. However, one band in 2011 strived to be the best of their kind with their lyrical songs in hip hop, pop, and rock. Their songs defined a generation with their relatability and no holds barred attitude.
All right, here we go.
I'm gonna shoot straight for the stars in my rocket. No time on the clock, I'm gonna stop it. Kryptonite in my pocket for all the cynical.
Hi, I don't believe we've been formally introduced. My name is Ray Johnson, and I'm an actor. And this is Equals 3.
Ray William Johnson, a staple of early YouTube, found massive popularity with his show Equals 3 and once had the title of the most subscribed YouTube channel with 10 million subscribers. A digital titan, he was on top of the world and didn't seem to have any other worlds to conquer, except for one thing: music. Johnson seemed to have a dormant YouTube channel that he made in 2006. It is unknown what it was originally made for, but the digital sphere would come to know what it would become. Taken from his favorite 1999 comedy, My Favorite Martian by Donald Petrie, Johnson would name his band Your Favorite Martian. For Johnson, it wasn't enough to just start a band. He wanted to start an animated band in the same vein as the British alt-rock band Gorillaz. He would get an animation studio called Ladybug Animation to give life to his ambitious idea. But before we go into the initial success of Your Favorite Martian, we must first go back a little bit further. In the late 2000s, early 2010s, YouTube did not offer AdSense to its creators. The only way for someone to actually make money off of YouTube would be to join a multi-channel network, or MCN. And that's what Johnson did. He would join an MCN known as Maker Studios, which hosted numerous other big names in YouTube such as PewDiePie and Blue Zephos. In order for Johnson to fully realize his goal, he would need their financial help. Otherwise, Your Favorite Martian would be over before it started. Johnson's first recruitment to the band would be keyboardist Jesse Cale, who would eventually become the vocalist character Benatar.
I remember they called me up and they were like, hey, we need you to make a song for Your Favorite Martian, the YouTube channel. And I was like, cool, here, do this song. I did another Your Favorite Martian song, and it performed really well again, and they called me up and they were like, hey, you should move to Los Angeles, we'll give you a studio near Venice Beach.
Johnson would then add the characters of DJ on turntables and Axel Chains on drums. On January 6, 2011, Your Favorite Martian would debut their first song, My Balls.
And I know you said you never call a girl. You ain't seen my balls.
You ain't seen my balls. You ain't seen my balls. You ain't seen my balls. You ain't seen my balls. You ain't seen my balls. You ain't seen my balls. You ain't seen my balls. You ain't seen my balls. You ain't seen my balls. You ain't seen my balls.
Then boom, instant hit. Despite its crass title and subject matter, people immediately fell in love with the band. Your Favorite Martian's follow-up, Orphan Tears, which tells the story of Johnson's going to a bar and tripping on a drink called Orphan Tears, matched the success of My Balls. Then it was hit after hit after hit. With songs such as Tiggle Bitties and 8-Bit World, Johnson and Maker had struck gold and nothing seemed to be able to stop them. Your Favorite Martian was even outnumbering Johnson's main show, Equals 3, which was completely unprecedented.
These little cartoons are now getting more views than Equals 3. I didn't think that was possible, but it is.
However, wherever there is lightning, there is the crash of thunder. Ladybug ended their relationship with Johnson, which caused him to turn a major corner for the band. He ended up working with filmmaker Sam Macaroni to make the music video for the song Puppet Breakup. This would be Your Favorite Martian's only live-action music video using puppets to represent the band members. However, this was not like their previous hits, was far more vulgar, aggressive, and the language was far harsher.
Girl, I'm not your puppet. I'm sorry, I believe you mistook me for a codependent cookie monster feeding you cookies. I'm moving on. It ain't a question to me. I'll fuck all the other Muppets on Sesame Street. I'll fuck that redhead from Lamb Chop with the fro. Upload the video so you can watch it and know that
Nobody really knows the reason for this drastic change, but fans speculate that it might be the straining relationship between Johnson and Maker, but this was never confirmed. Despite all this, Your Favorite Martian continued to grow, making more and more hits, so much so that the band wanted to pursue an entire album. They announced this at the end of the song Boom Headshot, and that they had already worked 8 months on it.
All right, so that's it. That's our last YFM song for a while. We're going to go away for a few months and make an album. Now, everything that we've put out in the last 2 years, it's kind of like a mixtape. Some of it was amazing, and some of it wasn't. But now we're getting serious. We're putting all of our effort into this one incredible album, and we've been working on it for 8 months. And I promise you, it is going to be the most awesome thing you've ever heard in your life.
After this, they constantly hinted at the album, hyping it up more and more.
Boom, headshot! Boom, headshot! When the album drops, we're like, boom, headshot!
Yeah, that's Shitty G right there. And the new album's about to drop, well, I don't know when the new album's about to drop.
Your favorite Martian, 2011 to 2012. Album coming soon.
At this point, Cosmic Toast, a division of Maker, took over for Ladybug and animating the music videos. However, Maker's true colors are now coming to light. Maker gagged Johnson however they could, calling any criticism slander, and filed legal cases. For a long time, Johnson couldn't say what horrors he was seeing. The public wouldn't even know about this fiasco until 2 years after, in 2013, when Johnson posted a series of tweets on the situation. Johnson alleged that Maker would use thuggish tactics on their employees, such as laying off staff in order to make more profit. Cosmic Toast was the center for all of Your Favorite Martian's misgivings. The studio would also be without AC and become intensely hot, and the studio would not pay their employees health care and refuse to pay their animators any outstanding paychecks. Maker then approached Johnson about the requirement for a greater percentage of his equals 3 AdSense revenue, which Johnson was willing to do if it meant continuing his passion. However, Maker turned back and stated that they wanted half of Johnson's entire revenue, and that was going way too far. After Johnson's refusal, Maker became more and more agitated, constantly trying to negotiate with Johnson. With every new proposal, he would turn it down. Eventually, Maker became fed up and told Johnson that if he didn't sign their agreement in 2 days, they would shut production down on the album he had been working months on. It was a heartbreaking ultimatum: sacrifice his passion project or sacrifice what he was due. Johnson went back to Maker and refused to sign, marking an abrupt end to Your Favorite Martian and ending any chance their album would see the light of day. Eventually, Johnson's contract with Maker expired and he was free to work on his own, although Maker refused to give Johnson back his AdSense account, which launched a heated legal battle that almost went to court. In the end, Johnson was free from the clutches of Maker to do whatever he wanted and make as much money as he wanted, but Your Favorite Martian was dead. The closest thing the world ever got to a reunion was a final live performance by Johnson and Kale of their ballad, Alien, during one of Johnson's comedy tours. Johnson would continue his musical career under the name Fat Damon, collaborating with former Your Favorite Martian musicians. As for Maker, Disney bought them for $500 million. This resulted in Cosmic Toast being shut down and Maker folding into the Disney Digital Network, which is just a shell of what it used to be. Your Favorite Martian lasted almost 2 short years, but its impact was immense on those who listened to them. The comments section of their music videos are filled with nostalgic recollections from fans on how the band helped them in expressing themselves and discovering who they are. The Your Favorite Martian YouTube channel has been retitled This Project is Retired, sealing its fate. The channel is a graveyard, but people still come to look and reminisce about the time Your Favorite Martian ruled the YouTube music sphere and how it helped them in their lives.
and we really sincerely thank you for your support. So wish us luck.
I'm Ray William Johnson, and I approve this message.
Have you ever felt left out of the group, excluded, given the boot when you knew you should have been a shoo-in, like some ancient druid was pursuant to ruin your life with a curse, but worse, he brought his whole damn crew in.